name is Emma Perez. I'm a professor here in the Department of Ethnic Studies at the University of Colorado at Boulder. Published a novel with Third Woman Press. Third Woman Press is incredibly important. I remember when Norma Alarcón, the esteemed editor, she gave a forum for voices of women of color, specifically Chicanas Latinas in this instance. And without Third Woman Press, we would not have heard from a number of voices. So that's why it's so incredibly important. I mean, Norma had that vision. Third Woman Press published Chicana Lesbians, the girls our mothers warned us about, that Carla Trujillo edited. And Norma Alarcón definitely had the vision and knew that the voices in that anthology were going to be really important. And so they published two of my pieces, a theory piece called Sexuality and Discourse, which was the keynote actually at the Knox conference in 1990 in Albuquerque. There was all this contention over whether we were going to have a lesbian caucus at Knox or not. And that was when I did that keynote. And Norma was there and asked me, I think it was Norma or Carla who asked me for the paper. Yeah, they both did. And so that ended up in that anthology. But I had also written a creative chapter, the first chapter of Gulf Dreams, and I send them that as well. These were actually a defining moment for me in my work. The novel as well as the theory piece, which really go hand in hand. So without Third Woman Press, I don't think those would have seen the light of day, quite frankly. And I think that's true for a lot of other people who ended up in that anthology and for a lot of the other things that were published out of Third Woman Press. So we owe a lot to Third Woman. I know I certainly do. Oh, I think it's really exciting. I was really glad when I saw Sara and Ramirez and Audrey Silvestre making efforts to relaunch it. And I remember having lunch with Norma, and she said that she knew Sara was trying to do something with it and wanted to get it off the ground again. And I was really happy to hear that, because I think that it's been missing. It's been, what, a decade probably that it hasn't been around. And you can tell there are things that would be published that we'd have more access to, more of the voices from the many spaces that we occupy, that we're from. Many communities, and certainly the queer women of color communities, that we don't have enough of that stuff out. So I'd like to see more of that, and I think it's pretty exciting that it's happening.
Some people talk about you like they know all about you. When you get down, they doubt you.